guys, you're here with MVI. Wanted to talk to you today about factory navigation upgrades on the GM vehicles, particularly so 2013 and up Cadillac, 2014 through 2020 really Chevy, Tahoe, Silverado, Sierra. I'm getting a lot of requests that they want to know how to update the maps. And so you've always been able to go to GM and just order a map update per your VIN, stick it in, and it updates just fine. Well, if you go to their website, it's showing out of stock now for months. And so I did some digging after many requests on how they can update the mapping, and if you call them, they'll also tell you it's just out of stock. But I did some probing, some additional question asking, and GM has actually discontinued these map updates, meaning whatever year map you have right now on your system, that's all you're ever going to get. There's no way to update it unless somebody comes out with a way to do a new map update, which is going to be kind of hard, but somebody may, and I hope that happens. So if you're looking to do a navigation upgrade, if your vehicle just has basically the OnStar nav where it gives you the compass, we can still certainly offer you that here and sell you that. But the best I can ship it with is 2023 mapping. GM never released 24, and so that's all you're going to get. Just FYI going forward. So I wanted to bring that up. But as some other options, guys, if your vehicle has the Carplay, we've got this guy here, which is our Carplay portal. I've shown it in many other videos, and I want to specifically speak about navigation today. So it does many other things, obviously. So if you go in here, you've got YouTube, you've got Google, you got Prime, Netflix, if you want to do all that. But specifically what I want to talk about is some navigation options that you can do with this device without running your phone's data. So this thing does have a built-in GPS antenna in it. And so with this app right here, SYNGIG, and if you've already got one of our units, you can download any of these apps that I'm talking about. But SYNGIG is this software right here. Come on. So, and I find it very feature rich, actually. It's got, what I like about it is it's giving you directions. It'll tell you what gas stations are what, how many miles away. You can set it for other things like speed cameras and all that good stuff. It does give you the speed limit on the street that you're on, which this is 8th Street, 25 mile an hour. If I were driving, it would give me my mile per hour. And then out on the main tollway right here, the main road, it's telling me it's going to be 45 out there, which is pretty cool. And this lets me enter, road work and stuff, so it kind of updates the app and lets other people know as well what's going on. So I thought this was a pretty cool solution. You can run the free. I'm going to tell you the free is not really that great in my opinion. I'm going to try and straighten my camera here without messing things up. So I did go ahead and update to the premium version. So if you go, actually, it may not let me do it since I've got a route already in there, but it'll let you go to the store and upgrade to the version. You can do a 3-month, or I went ahead and did the year. I think it was like $24.95 or something like that for the full year. And that does update the maps monthly, according to what I read. I'll update all that information online. So wanted to show you this. The only drawback that I found was it's not going to give the turn-by-turn audio over the factory radio. So if you're listening to the factory AM, FM, and or XM, it's not going to properly give the audio. So you're not going to, if you want to listen to AM, FM, or XM, you're just going to basically want to watch the map. Okay. However, if you pair your phone to the system and then use the CarPlay feature in here and or Android Auto, it is wireless. My phone's now paired. Okay. we can go in here and you can play music from your playlist, or if you've got a music app within CarPlay like Spotify, something like that, you could use that. I don't on mine, but here will allow you to go ahead and listen to some music, and then you can, this will do the turn by turn over, it'll fade back the audio, and it works pretty darn good. It's not as perfect as factory, but for the cost, as much money as you're going to save over factory, I thought this was a really, really good solution. So I am going to be doing more documentation on this as I play with it a little bit more, but this runs on just GPS. You do have to initially pair it to Wi-Fi for it to download the map that you want. You can download the whole US, you can download specific states. All depends on how much space you want to take up on your device, but that is an option. And I want to show you a couple of little cool features here that I've been playing with. So and again, that can go full screen if you want it, but Waze does require Wi-Fi, so if I go ahead and pair to the Wi-Fi, which I'm going to do here in a second, you'll have that option. But I also like this Chimani here. For you guys that like to travel and whatnot, this gives you all kinds of nearby parks and what you can do in those nearby parks. So let me just, for instance, select Huntington Beach. It'll let me get directions straight to it. And then these guides, you do have to subscribe to this guidebook, which is fairly cheap. I didn't do it just for the video, but it'll give you all kinds of trails if you're looking to do some hiking, some biking, bird watching, you know, whatever may be. And you can kind of just plan it right here on the screen, which I thought was pretty cool. Another one. So if you're one of those trail guys, you guys like to do some rock climbing and whatnot, this guy here is the perfect app to give you, this is called OnX Off-Road, and it'll give you all kinds of different trails and whatnot to whatever you're looking for. So let's see here. I don't quite remember how to. So I'm using this offline now. This, once again, you don't need Wi-Fi to run it, but this will give you different off-road trails with GPS tracking and whatnot. And you can go to OnX Off-Road. Just Google that, and it'll tell you exactly what it does. Sorry, I should have had a better description for you, but for all you guys that like to go off-road and not exactly sure, like for instance, I went to Utah about a year ago now, and I had no idea where I was at, and this would have been super handy to have for doing that type of off-road stuff. And then another one I wanted to mention was this iOverlander. This one will give you places to camp. So, which is pretty cool. It'll pull up places to camp. Let's see what this does. Whether it's the street, or, you know, what kind of hookups it's got, all that good stuff. And you can actually, so it's actually telling me where I can do some camping right here on the map, which is pretty cool. And it'll pull it up. And I'm going to come back and show you in more detail on that as well, how that works. But very, very handy stuff if you're one of those guys that likes to explore, likes to camp, likes to take your family out. You're not exactly sure where those campgrounds are at. This guy right here will definitely get you done. So I guess one more cool thing I wanted to show you here before I let you guys go. There's a better way to do this. So let's see here. Okay, that's what I was looking for there. So this gives you all the overnight camping, parking, if you need to get repairs, dump stations, etc. Super handy little thing, little tool here, I thought, for you to park in the street. Yeah. Yesterday I was pulling this up and it would pull it right up and I could see it on the map exactly, which was pretty cool. So I got to play with it more and I can give you a little bit better tour. But anyway, for you camping guys that travel, need a spot to pull over for the night or for the weekend, whatever, this is a really sweet app for that. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi. So I'm going to turn Wi-Fi on. It's going to go ahead and connect to my hotspot. This is to get weather while you're traveling. You can see it starting to come in. So I found this to be super beneficial. You can kind of pull it wherever you want. You can kind of shrink it down some. And as you can see, it's pretty calm everywhere except for the Midwest where they're getting all that tornado activity. So if you're traveling, you can pull up a specific area and see what's going on. Okay, let me do that because this is where I'm at. So it'll let you zoom in on what's going on around you. As you're traveling, you can pull that area up and see. But since I'm located here, it's just going to give me the state that I'm in. And it's a pretty calm day today. We've had no rain and whatnot, which has been nice. So I thought this app was also pretty cool. For you guys that travel a lot, you're on the road, you need the navigation systems. This is a good solution in my opinion, man. It's $299. You do get other things like Netflix on here if you choose, YouTube. So you've got some video functionality. I'm going to be showing you this GoPro app later on, hopefully this week, so you can actually get some GoPro functionality right here on your screen, watch your recordings and stuff as you're going home, and let the passengers check it out. And I think that was just about this little GPS app. Will let you know what kind of satellite signals we have, and we're hitting on 11 of them right now, which is pretty good. So this little guy picks up GPS really well without the Wi-Fi. So if you've got a Nav app that will run, let me open, there we go, run without Wi-Fi, like this one, you don't have to be concerned about data, pairing your phone for Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. You can just let it go. And you can see right now it's giving me a traffic update. So pretty impressed with this little app. So I will be getting some information up on the website on this. We've got a whole lot of website updating to get done, and this will be one of them. But I wanted to bring this to you today just so you could check it out while I've been playing with it. For any questions, as always, just hit us up on the site. On that web chat app is the best way to reach us. You can also message us here on Facebook, which will also go right into that app for us, and we're happy to chat away with you. So take care, have a great day, and thanks for watching.